morning, Grant Middle School. Today is Monday, February 27th, 2023. It is a 2:30 dismissal. I'm your host, Lydia Ressler, and this is my co-host, Ella Geist.
Today's an odd day. We will have TAPS/SSR during 5th hour. Be sure to have a book with you.
What's on the menu today?
Hot dog on a bun or toasted 3-cheese sandwich.
The lunch ladies will also be selling goodies for 50 cents, but have your money ready. You may not get up to buy anything after you've sat down.
Remember, no food outside at lunch. No cell phones at lunch. Turn them off and put cell phones in your locker. Not in your pocket, not in your binder, in your locker. Also, no earbuds unless they are being used for class.
Students, you need the green or the laminated nurse pass in order to see the nurse. You cannot just go on your own. AP teachers, please look around your room and check for dress code. If a student needs correction, please send them to 125.
What announcements do we have today?
Students, it has become apparent that some have decided to take IDs that do not belong to them. This is stealing. Stealing is not tolerated at Grant. If you happen to find an ID, you are expected to find an administrator. If you are seen with an ID that does not belong to you, the assumption will be that you stole it.
Track practice begins Tuesday, March 7th. Practice is mandatory. You need to be dressed in appropriate clothing for exercise. You must be dressed and ready in the gym by 2:40. Practice will be done at 3:50. There will be activity buses to take you home. All rides need to be at GMS at 4 p.m.
We will have an out-of-dress code day this Friday, March 3rd, after school for 2 canned food items. Yes, box food counts.
Pride of the Generals will meet tonight after school in Ms. Romer's room.
It's week 5 of Black History Month. Wow, the building is looking wonderful. Thank you to all the students and staff that worked so hard decorating for Black History Month. The 2 bingo questions will be read at the end of the announcements. Hopefully you have been researching your HBCU. Get those doors decorated too. The winning class will receive a donut party.
Don't forget, Black History Month shirts are being sold during all 3 lunch shifts. They come in red, gold, black, and green. The cost is $15.
Also remember to be respectful of others' property to and from school.
The expectation at Grant is to keep your hands and feet to yourself at all times during the school day and on your way to and home from school.
Also, for your safety, students should only cross at the designated crosswalk areas: Chatham Road, St. Mr. Williams, and Amos.
Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now please observe a moment of silence. What do frogs do with paper?
What?
Rip it.
Our idiom today is a frog in my throat. It means to be hoarse and possibly feel like you have a lump in your throat.
He felt so much better after sleeping for a few hours, but his cold still made him sound like he had a frog in his throat.
Our vocabulary word today is ditty, spelled D-I-T-T-Y. It means a short, simple song.
The band played a music hall ditty that made everyone at the event tap their feet.
Do we have any birthdays?
Yes, Anthony Kale in 6th grade.
Happy birthday!
Motivational Mondays quote: "Don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do," by John Wooden.
Sometimes things seem really hard and you might feel powerless. It's difficult, but focus on something you can change. It could be so small, like deciding to make sure you aren't tardy all day, even if the hallways seem so crowded. It could be bigger, like taking time to talk to someone who seems lonely, even though you might feel a little lonely yourself. What is something you can do today?
Once you get a bingo, tell your AP teacher. AP teachers, please email Ms. Ross to get the prize. Here are today's questions.
What American explorer made 7 voyages to the Arctic beginning in 1891? Which NBA player works to improve education and provides social assistance in the West Market Street neighborhood where he was raised? Have a great week!